FSLE at FlightSimExpo 2024 is proudly brought to you by AnyBuilds. Check out their A300 right now from Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Hello and welcome to an interview at FS Expo here in Las Vegas with FSLE. I'm joined with Rodrigo here, who is from DogFight Dynamics. I'll get him to introduce himself in just a second, but as you can probably see, we've got something really spectacular here at FS Expo. But before we get onto that, Rodrigo, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about you, your background, and why you started DogFight Dynamics.
Of course. So I'm Rodrigo. I'm the CEO and founder of DogFight Dynamics. I've been working in technology all my life, so this is the first time I'm actually working with aviation. So this has been a hobby for decades for me, but really it became a business and work for the past year. And it's been my life so far, right? And what we do is we manufacture replica cockpits, and we try to be as accurate as we can be to the fighter jets that we're trying to replicate, right? So we currently launched with the F-18 Hornet, but we have a lot more stuff planned for the future that we can talk about more. But yeah.
Okay. Amazing. So you're in partnership here with another team that deals with all the panels. Yeah. So what is it exactly that DogFight Dynamics actually make and produce?
So we manufacture the chassis. I've always felt, both of us as a consumer as well now as a founder of a company, that the market was missing a chassis that would fit all of the peripherals, all of the hardware that's out there, and that it would still give you that wraparound feeling of a fighter jet, right? What you currently have in the market is stuff that you can fit your hardware to it, but it's just hanging in there, right? And what we wanted to create is a chassis solution that people would have this wraparound feeling of being inside a fighter jet. So, and we've had people come into our cockpit and say, even getting into it, going up the ladder and sliding down to sit, it gets you in that immersion of, all right, I'm sitting in a fighter jet, right? So yeah, we manufacture the chassis, and we're trying to bring this to the community at an affordable price. Yeah.
Amazing. And we've got one set up behind us, and we'll have a look at that in just a second. Yeah. But they're on wheels, so you can maneuver it fairly easy. Do you ship the parts to someone and they build it at home, or do you build and ship ready to go?
So we have both options, right? We have currently most of our clients, they've built it themselves, right? But we do have a white glove services as well, where if you want to deliver it exactly like what you're seeing here, you can have it as well. I'll assemble it and deliver it to you. But mainly, people like to assemble it themselves at home. I think it's part of the fun. Part of the fun, yeah, exactly. It's part of the fun.
Fantastic. So why don't you talk us through what we've got in front of us?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the F-18C Hornet. It's a U.S. Navy fighter jet. And we have all of the instruments working, all of the panels work, annunciators, all of the systems of the aircraft are simulated. We're running DCS, so everything you can do in DCS, you can do it here. Hardware-wise, you can see the wing main instrument panel over there. We're also using the Super Taurus and their F-18 Hornet stick as well. All of the other panels are from Tech Creations, and they're super high quality. They're exactly what you would find in F-18, in the real F-18s. Yeah.
And that's your partners that you're here with today?
Yeah, exactly. That's Tech Creations.
Fantastic. And like you said, we've got some steps on the other side. Yeah. Makes you feel like you're getting into the real thing.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
F-18. It looks like it could be mountable on a platform, something like a movable platform, hydraulic platform. Is that correct?
Absolutely. We're actually looking into it because it needs to be a custom project to fit these motion actuators here. But yeah, we've had most of our clients are requesting it, and we're actually in the process of adapting. Most of the solutions out there will be able to work with our chassis. It's all made in aluminum extrusion, so exactly. It's very modular, very easy to work with.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Amazing. So this is the F-18 Hornet. Anything else in the pipeline for you?
Oh yes, so we have the AH-64D Apache planned for the end of the year.
Fantastic.
And next year we have the F-16. The Apache, it's about 30% done, and the F-16 we still have to start the project. but they're both coming. They're both coming. And the whole idea is that if you buy the chassis and you want to swap the F-18 main instrument panel by the F-16, you just slide it out and put the F-16 in, so it will work, right? We'll have a full replica chassis of the F-16 and the Apache, but if you have the Hornet and you want to buy the Apache panel, it will fit here too. So you have kind of this modular solution that we're building, right?
And that's the dream, right? Because as flight simmers, we don't just normally fly one aircraft. That's the joy of flight simulation. I don't need to join the Air Force to go and fly an FA-18,
exactly,
right?
Yes.
So having that modular approach is really key.
Yeah.
So that's the future for you. It just looks really, really interesting. I think it's something that sits in a space that probably has areas to grow as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Which is really fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rodrigo, thank you so much for joining us today.
No, thank you.
I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you, Jordan.
What a great product.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.
No worries.